cat took my balloon. Get it back. How can we catch that cat? Even if the cat lets go of the balloon, don't pop it. Hold on to it with the circle button. Alright, so I believe... I mean, they give you the option to do the trap. It's pretty obvious what they want you to do here. They want you to do it with the trap. However, I think I need to, like, angle it properly so that I can get the cat without the balloon. And I'm not sure that's going to be close enough. Yeah, not close enough. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. God, that lasts a long time. Alright, we'll get it there. And go. No. Hold on. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? We need to get the balloon. Hey, make sure you grab onto it. Use the... Yeah, I wasted trap. Never not. Let's just get a new balloon. But my new one might get taken too. Damn it, I want to get that balloon, but I don't remember. Oh, leaving the area and coming back does respawn the cat. Doesn't respawn my trap though. Alright, so we will try this again. Hopefully I can get it this time. Alright, blow that up. Seriously, why can I not grab... Oh, I got it. I got it. You did it. Thank you very much. This balloon is my treasure. Thanks for getting it back to me. Take this. And we get 2 berry ice creams out of that. That was the middle one. Oh, my balloon. It's so cute. As long as I have this balloon, I can go anywhere. I'm going to stay here for a while. I really like this place. I would suggest going somewhere. But, hey, berry ice cream. I guess I'll take that and go. How the kid has 2 ice creams in his pocket is a little bit beyond me. Chances are they melted somewhere along the way. This is where we're supposed to meet. Where is Linda? Oh, I'm meeting my girlfriend here. I don't like her to be alone, especially with what's been happening lately. Lately. I wonder if things will get any better for you. Now, 100 gold is needed to operate the binoculars. Do I need to do that yet? No, not yet. Yeah, can I cancel? Yeah, just get me out of there for the time being. And I want to find someone first before I deal with that. Damn it, where is this guy? I thought he was right on the bench. He's not back there. He's not back there. It's not you, is it? No. Everyone's just ignoring the current situation and going about as if everything's normal. I'll have to protect people like them once the fighting begins. Does Miltia not have its own military? Miltia's military, the former theocratic government military, is the main force of the Utik organization, so the Federation's plan to disassemble the theocratic government forces failed. Theocrats. That's not necessarily what I like to hear. Yeah, we don't want to deal with that. Okay, I think I'm on to it now. Different set of binoculars. Rumors are flying that a large-scale Federation troop descent operation is going to take place soon. You are correct, sir. Well, even if the Federation does try to control this planet, they'll never be able to take on the Utik organization. Dude, I took on the Utik organization, like with 3 people. What? They've also got a new weapon aside from the descent operation? How do you know that? I didn't say anything like that. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit on the edge with the strange behavior of the aliens. I apologize. Wait, what if I say I'm from the Federation? What happens if I, like, pretend that I did know that? Because I do. You shouldn't make jokes like that. You're lucky I'm the only one who heard it. If it were a different employee, they might not take it so lightly. It is something. There we go. There's the guy. Damn, that drug destroyed my life. What drug? DME? Oh, it's nothing. Just leave me alone. Well, so much for that. That facility up ahead is kind of creepy. What? You want to know what that facility is? I do. You really want to know? Yes. It's generally said to be a hospital. But ever since it was built, the Utik people have been acting really suspicious. It's like they're turning into some kind of fanatical cult. So they weren't like that before? I feel like we're being deceived. Utik says they'll protect us when the Federation attacks, but I have no idea what their real objective is. They claim they're fighting to improve the status of immigrant fleet descendants, but what do you think? There's nothing to worry about. Really? But they've sure been acting suspicious lately. Once again, let's see what happens if I go the other way with this guy. Everything else was kind of like, oh, we'll stop talking now, but these have been definite other points to be made. He has one. I see. Yeah. I'm sure they're cooking something up behind the scenes. It's not that great, though. These lines of dialogue. Yeah, those binoculars, if memory serves me correctly. I just don't know what to do with some people. Young folks these days look up to those UTIC fellows way too much. Anyone can see that UTIC doesn't give a damn about us immigrants from the Federation. Sure, that's one thing. The soldiers in the city are really friendly with their assault rifles. I'm going to join the UTIC organization someday and get those Federation bad guys. Yeah, everything can be separated into good guys and bad guys. It's just that simple. Nano repair M. Out of that vending machine? Sure. Vending machine. So, yeah, these sets of binoculars. So, what I want to do... Yeah, the binoculars are a little weird. And I want to look down from here and zoom and enhance and zoom. Are we not going to address this at all? Yeah, I think you can only make it out from this one, not the other one. You can see a little Xion on the swing down there that should remind you of a flashback that I believe was in the first game. The flashbacks are a little hard to remember the order of, but I believe that one was in the first game. Here we can get a Nano Repair DX and more UTIC soldiers. Hey, did you hear about that pilot? What pilot? That monster who pilots a Green Ames. I've heard the rumors. I heard he used to be under Commander Margulis. Commander Margulis? They say his Ames piloting aptitudes is way higher than the commander's. Whoa, I wouldn't want to go against someone like that. He's known as the Turquoise Blade among the pilots. Tell me about the Turquoise Blade. You want to know about the Turquoise Blade? I've never actually seen him. Of course, if I had, I wouldn't be here now. Why? Because if you met him on the battlefield, you wouldn't come back alive. According to the rumors I heard, he can cut an Ames in half with one stroke even when he's not in the Ames. Oh. I think they're talking about Jin there. I think that is all we need to do for now. Actually, no. I almost missed it. There is actually something in one of the trash cans up here. I knew it was coming up, but I forgot it's in the trash cans. So, can I... There we go. Empty. Yeah, suddenly you're supposed to be looking in trash cans. Something inside, and we've acquired Federal Report number 6. Which I thought was a database update. Is that not the case? Am I missing things again? Federal Report 06. Miltian record on a Federation soldier's miniature Terminal 6. They won't let me look at it, though. That's kind of what I want to do. Alright, with that done, we are free to head on. Now that one's a little tricky. I'm going to say that because I missed it at first. But that's tricky nonetheless. How you doing, little girl? Soldiers are so cool. I'm going to be a military nurse. That way I'll marry someone strong. Dream big. I'm sure it was over here. What are we talking about? What's up? What are you looking for? Federation soldier was doing something over here. Huh? Are you friends with that Federation soldier? Yes. Then go away. Mom said Federation soldiers are bad people. Yeah, they do. They just do whatever they want to Miltia. Yes, you guys are really into the politics and the political scene. All right. God, your type is huge when you're up close to the screen. No! I'll tell you a secret. I saw a suspicious soldier here doing stuff. I know he's up to something. What? It was like here. It was like maybe over here. Maybe it was here. This is the Sector 584 Information Board. Please choose the region for which you wish to acquire information. Now let's talk about the North area. This area is a special security area under the jurisdiction of the UTIC organization. Only those of officer class Galaxy Federation soldiers and rank B plus or higher civilians are permitted in. This is the set, right. Which one is next? West. Your current area, you have permission to move freely, but body searches may be performed, depending on the situation. Are you really going to search my body? Are you going to raid it? I don't think I like the sound of that. The East region is divided into lower and upper regions. The lower region, like the South area, has no special restrictions. Next up is South. The business district. Civilians of all ranks may move about freely. And that's it. Nothing more there. The South area is apparently the free area. We'll just keep on heading over to the west. And there we can see it. Labyrinthos. We'll just continue on. How you doing, buddy? Dyke. Your name is Dyke. I wonder how many soldiers in UTIC believe that this fight has meaning. Oh, you were listening? With 500,000 nations across the star cluster, it's only natural that there's a variety of doctrines and opinions. When you think about the future of humanity, it's hard to find meaning in worrying about things like squabbles between the Federation and the immigrant fleet. Really? Because we're still thinking about those squabbles. However many years later. Alright, we need to head down the stairs. The area ahead is a high security zone. Civilians may not enter without permission. Those Federation dogs have been causing trouble these past few days, so surveillance of this area has been strengthened as well. By the way, I trust you aren't one of them? No. Really? Well, in that case, I'll tell you a secret. The Federation is developing a new weapon to cut the link between our mobile weapons and their power supply. And that weapon is a bioweapon created through human experimentation. Shocking, isn't it? Tell me more. Even inside the Federation, there are factions that view using those bioweapons as dangerous. In other words, just because an organization looks solid doesn't mean all of its members agree. Well, it's not like amateurs like you would be able to understand no matter how well I explain it. Really? I think I can explain it pretty well. How you doing? I heard that revival medicine that's selling these days has a dramatic effect. Oh yeah, it does. You know the son of the woman that lives in Sector 7, the one who fell sick? They used that revival medicine on him and he started getting better right away. Oh? That boy got better? Really? That's amazing. Yes, I'm sure it is. Amazing is an understatement. It's selling like crazy now. There are even rumors that some places are selling out. The company that created it is called Pleiades. Really, the Pleiades, right? I wonder how much money they're making. I wish I had that kind of money. Snake oil money. But there's also some unpleasant rumors. What? What kind of rumors? Apparently there are some side effects, and I heard it can even be fatal. What? Really? That's bad. There's a rumor the government has already taken action. Apparently that company is doing some pretty dangerous stuff behind the scenes. Who knows what's going to happen? Huh. But where'd you get that information? The weather sure is nice today. Maybe I'll get a tan. I think they're on to me standing there listening to their conversation. And they don't like it. What are you gonna do? Here is a UTIC thing that I can blow up. And way over here we can find the exit that I also can blow up. We need maximum output for that one. And here we can find Federal Report number 1. How you doing, Lancaster? Oh, you destroyed that console for me. You were going to destroy it? Thanks a lot. I owe you one. That console had been malfunctioning. So instead of fixing it, I was going to destroy it. So weird. And once again, it's just an item. I thought that those were going to be database entries. Sound like they should be, but they're not. How you doing? What's wrong, dear? You look really troubled. I hope it's just my imagination. Did you have that dream again? Yes, a large group of children were sent out to war. That's a terrible dream. My husband has been troubled by a recurring dream. They were so young, maybe 14 or 15 years old. Felt like they were being used as puppets, but they didn't want to be like that. There's more to the dream. Yeah, tell me about it. There was one child who was covered in a red aura. He felt responsible for something he'd done. I didn't think it was his fault. I think there was a greater power forcing them into war. Well, isn't he prophetic? We'll just move on and blow stuff up. Always for the best. Rejuvenator M out of there. And am I ready to move on? I think I am, but I'm not entirely sure. I always want to double check these kinds of things. Don't want to miss anything. Nope. Half repair in there. Just to be safe, I'm actually going to head back to the save point after we finish up the database entries here. We shouldn't have too much, just the town report, which is now full. We are done with the town report. There are actually quite a bit of things here. All right, we have the ECCM, the counter ECM, electronic countermeasures. In other words, anti-ECM. ECM stands for electronic countermeasures, a weapon that interferes with electronic equipment. In contrast, ECCM attempts to nullify that interference and restore functionality. Next up, we have the life-sized bunny plushie. A bunny doll that Junior bought for Momo as a present. Apparently, she'd wanted it when they had been out shopping together on the Foundation. As a side note, Sakura Mizrahi also had this same doll, and Momo's attachment to it may be because of her connection with Sakura's consciousness. Next up, we have the Mobile Fortress Elsa project. A large-scale plan proposed by the professor to make the Elsa into a mobile fortress, something every giant robot needs. In other words, he wanted to construct a laboratory to maintain giant robots inside of the Elsa. However, the plan the professor came up with was the crazy idea to directly transfer his existing laboratory from the Kukai Foundation into the Elsa. Things didn't go exactly according to plan, but the incident did lead eventually to moving the professor's laboratory, the Robot Academy, on board the Elsa. So it mostly worked, it sounds like. Mostly. Next up, we have Schrodinger, which is a terrible name for a remote control system, but what are you going to do? The name of a remote control system for Cosmos developed by the professor. Via remote control module attached to Cosmos's head, it takes over Cosmos's artificial emotion program and controls her according to the operator's will. Cosmos has artificial emotions? But a problem with the system caused Cosmos to go out of control and obliterate the Elsa's lower blocks. This is in reference to a side game called Xenosaga Freaks, which I did not think was considered canon, but what are you going to do? Assistant number 2, the name given to Alan Ridgely by the professor. Generally, the professor calls him this when making him help with the work at the Robot Academy. Every time he's called by this name, he gets dragged into some sort of trouble, so he doesn't think very fondly of it. Assistant number 3, the name given to Cosmos by the professor. When the professor was trying to control Cosmos remotely, this is what he called her. According to the professor, it's an appropriate name for an assistant possessing both power and technique. Number 3 is good for power and technique. Once again, I believe that is mostly from the side game. Frying pan. A frying pan with a drawing of bunny on it, sold at a store on the Foundation colony. Momo asked Chaos to buy it for her so she could learn cooking from Shion, and it's one of Momo's favorite possessions. It is a beautiful treasure that perfectly fits Momo's hand, both in shape and weight. And that is it. We have finished the town report, which is kind of a weird category overall. We still have quite a bit to go over, mostly in the story. We are only 21% away from being complete there. But that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 3. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by my latent heat energy squad of Shion, Not necessarily Alan. He doesn't have so much latent heat, I guess. That's going to do it for these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.